teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. So Tulane's offense comes on the field first today. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirk, and that means one team which won a conference championship is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their routine, and it really benefited them. Let's see how it plays out today.
There's the handoff. Quick spin on the run. They bring him down, but a solid game there on fourth down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Here's the second down play. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. That's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Looking to throw here. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. But a quick stop by the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. On the run here, lets it go. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. This will be a 43-yard attempt. Knocks that one right down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
He runs out of bounds. That's a big gain there.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open. The quarterback makes the right throw. Look at these yards.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Gets the first and still running. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Catch made down inside the 15-yard line. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Cut quickly. Tackle after the completion down at the 1-yard line. Solid gain puts him in good position for second down and goal. To throw, it's Larson. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Georgia.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. They're looking for the end zone here, no doubt. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass. After the incompletion, the lineup here for 3rd and 7. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's got it in the open. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback fighting this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Caught for the receiver. And the defense wraps him up. The Dogs looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Looking right, this one caught. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Well, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
No problem with the PHC to lead 14-3. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Tulane offense is back out on the field now. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Using his legs here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Breaks into the clear. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. And he drops back in the gun. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's 1st down and goal. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Locates the tight end. It's complete. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Looking to score. They'll run it to the right side. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Wave.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
They'll return it from inside the 5. And they'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. Here's the first play of the drive. It started at 28. Dropping back, it's Larson. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. It's an out route. The catch made. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
The Bulldogs pick up enough for a first down here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
They finally get to the quarterback with that sack. He's already thrown 2 touchdowns in his first half, so the defense really needed that small victory for many reasons.
Close to the tight end. The freshman with a little too much air under them.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They'll stop him short, but the completion gained 5 yards, but brings up fourth down.
Chris, this is somewhat of a surprise to me. These guys have been great on third down all year long, top 25 in the country, but just not enough on this one. You got to think they wish they could get that route back to run it past the stick.
Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. That's a solid gain to move the sticks as the first quarter clock winds down. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Getting set. Here's second down. Back to throw again. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown. Dogs. So with all-out pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop it this time. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
What makes a really good counter play is selling it to the defense. So you're going to go one way and then handing it off in the opposite direction. But if you don't sell it, you're just giving the defense more time to see what's going on. They can come up and make the tackle, just like you saw there.
Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it go under heavy pressure, taking a shot. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the returner is brought down. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking right down the field for a touchdown. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now second down and 14. With the catch, it's Williams. He's swarmed by the defense.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set.
Who's in the clear? Inside the 20. Touchdown, Georgia. There was no catching him that time.
Now that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead. Extra point splits the uprights.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Tulane offense is back out on the field now. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. They get it down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. So 2nd and 7 at the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. This middle linebacker can play all over the field. That's why they bring him in the blitz, and he gets home.
Yeah, usually you think of this middle linebacker. He's kind of a sideline-to-sideline player defending the run. But here, the timing and the instincts as a blitzer coming right through the middle of that off.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. Oh, that one's picked off. They bring him down after a short return with the takeaway. That 26-yard line is huge.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Catch made across the middle by the running back. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Freshman trying to take his shot, but put too much on the throw.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. And on this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
They've already converted once on 4th down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. Looking to pass. It's Larson. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but the game moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
They bring him down, but that game moves the ball all the way to the 31. Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone. Georgia has moved into the red zone. Play fake, looking to throw. Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, their hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. They face 3rd and short here in the playoff on the 10th play of this drive. Big throw caught on the left side. And he's tackled just short of that 1st down marker. Good job by the defense. Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. Touchdown, Bulldogs. This offense really clicking. So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. He'll hand it off. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Looking for a receiver. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Taking a shot deep down the right side. And the pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And that sets up a return. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Scanning the field. It's Larson. Misses the receiver. Incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
Here's the target, and it's complete. The tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. And the receiver's got it. That play moves the ball across midfield. They'll be set up for the first down at the 41. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. And it's incomplete. A very quick throw.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Makes a quick grab. And the Bulldogs will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. Trying for a 4th down completion. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Off the play fake on 1st down. Oh, the pass rush gets home. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've had a lot of pressures. I think that's their 2nd sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they
got him again. He's like a statue back there. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
That's the 3rd sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some...
Looking deep down the left side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. Punt team ready to boot it away. And here's the return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Scanning the field. It's Larson. Looking for a deep completion. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, the offensive coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Looking for his big tight end. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Swarm to the pass rush. A sack. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. And this offense trying to build in a very impressive first-half performance, trying to stretch the lead right away here in the third. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Picks up the first, looking for more. They bring it down, but the drive has now reached the 35. First down here for this offense. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws. They are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down.
But these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to throw. It's Larson. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away. So now it's third and short from the 23. Potential four-down territory. Let's see what the third down call is. Grab behind the line. It's Williams. They make the stop. It'll be first and 10 now from the 18.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
And he's brought down at the 1-yard line. What a play on the completion. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Second and goal for the offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Oh, he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and third down. Third down and goal. Crucial play coming up. Looking for 6. And they score, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. So the touchdown taken off the board by the penalty, and they'll back them up. That stings. The 10th play of this drive is a third down and goal. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Touchdown, Dogs. Still no answer for this offense. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. Play action here on first down. Looking deep down the right side. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete. So second and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. Catch made on the right side.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Third down play for this offense. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker. He is stopped cold on third and inches. They bring the punter onto the field now. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. He's got a man down the middle. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield of the 48.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Quick pass, the catch is made. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Important second down play coming up. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Just trying to get rid of it. Or throw away there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Back to pass. It's Larson. Catch made on the out route. He made the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be first down. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be 1st and goal. Dogs hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Looking to throw yet again. The pass is incomplete.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This
touchdown, Georgia. This offense is still clicking.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
Kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That one sails out of the back of the end zone with the touchback. And the Tulane offense is back out on the field now. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. So 2nd and 7 at the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Receiver makes the catch on a comeback route. And the gain just good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. First down. Looking to throw the football. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
That takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game. And another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Here comes the punter onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time today. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. And now the first play of this drive, they'll begin at the 36. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. The freshman with a little too much air under that one.
Love the RPO call because you give the quarterback an opportunity to hand it or take a shot. I'd recommend getting that ball out a lot quicker to give these receivers a chance to catch the ball and have room to run.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Well, Kirkich, Georgia on top so far. This has been thorough domination through three quarters. A real statement confirming their status as a national championship contender. Check out the stats so far. They've been very efficient. 3 for 4 on 4th down. Now they're going for it again. Quarterback will throw it off the one pass option. Nope, he is stopped short. The defense gets a turnover on downs, desperate to try to cut into this lead. The offense starts with a short field. On 1st down, it's play action. Makes a quick catch. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Grabbed by the receiver. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a 1st down.
Interesting decision to go with a screen pass here in the 4th quarter, trailing. I think the defense is aware that you're going to be back there throwing the football, and they were locked in and anticipating that screen and kept it to a short gain.
He's hit as he throws it. It is intercepted. You bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway at the 26-yard line is huge.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick throw, the catch is made. He's found some room at the 45. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Another big play for this offense, Kirk. They are not throttling back here, even with a comfortable lead in the 4th quarter.
This defensive coverage seems one step behind the entire game. Even when they call the right coverage, the offense has made the plays that they need to be able to put points on the board.
The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football and vertical shots to boot.
Looking to throw it again. He's running out of time here. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Nothing on 1st down, so now it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Boy, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them, great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
Automatic on the PAT. So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Man, this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the 4th quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Tiny space at the 20. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Hold.
Oh, it would have been a big momentum shift with that play, but the penalty negates it. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Lets it fly out of the wide out. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. First down play, not a good one. Looking at second and long here. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Big throw by the quarterback off the RPO. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field. Somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
The Dogs moving quickly down the field here. And the wideout goes in motion. Leaning on the run game here late. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Tackled at the 8 after the completion.
And this defense is doing a really good job here. You're giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force him to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Tulane offense is back out on the field now. Their championship dreams not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. He gets loose. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. That's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Hits into space at the 50. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
Hold.
So the big gain wiped away by the penalty, and the offense moving backwards. The quarterback making some changes at the line. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking deep to the right side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. Wants to throw it. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. It's an out route. The catch made.
Well, these guys just won't let up. I mean, they already have this game out of reach. They have a big lead. They're still throwing the football and still just putting it on this defense every chance they get.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. 4th down, looking to throw for it. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. They need a couple miracles here in the final 2 minutes to rescue what's been a very, very rough outing so far. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
The offense was given a short field. Now can the defense come up with a huge stop here on 3rd down? Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play. So a field goal attempt coming up now. He was on the mark with his last kick, but this one is from 50 yards away. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Lets it go quickly. Catch is made down the middle. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Throwing off play action. Throw to the running back in the flat. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a 1st down. Dogs will come to the line to run the hurry-up. First down, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the out route. Breaks loose at the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Georgia getting set for the 1st and 10 now. The quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's an out route. The catch made. Here he goes. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Receiver in motion now. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Trying for a touchdown here. And he's got it. Touchdown, Georgia.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
And they tack on the extra point. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. The Tulane offense is back out on the field now. This thing is so out of hand. All you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most in this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offense coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
Oh, they trap him for a sack. And the defense takes a timeout with 27 seconds left. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Trapped again in the pocket. And the defense calls time here with 23 seconds left. And the punt team now on to kick it away. Looking to flip the field here. No fair catch. He fields the punt. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the out route. And a timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining. That completion makes it 2nd and short. From the shotgun, drops back. Looking deep downfield to the left. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
So much about speculation on whether or not they're going to kick a field goal or go for a touchdown. They put this ball into the end zone, and they put this game out of reach. What a job by this team and by this offense.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking deep for late-game heroics. One last pass attempt, falls incomplete, and that will wrap up this game. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.